And we back! Today, we are combining role players to create the perfect NBA player. But I decided to just make it slightly more difficult than normal. See, the definition of a role player is all up in the air. Derek White, Boston Celtics, technically a role player, but he's also an 86 overall. He's already great. So our definition of a role player today is someone whose overall in 2K is 76 or lower. Because we got rating inflation in the game of 2K. Everybody got a high rating. So if you want to participate at home and try to build a better player, somebody that is a 76 overall or lower. Other thing, you can't combine positions outside of one spot. So you can combine a point guard with a shooting guard, but you can't combine a point guard with the center. And that's all the rules. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe. Let me show you what we cooked up. So to make this even more fun, I created 3 different players. I created a guard, a forward, and a center. Here's the NBA draft lottery. Let's see who's gonna win. Will our top 3 players be the top 3 picks? Here we go. First overall pick is the 76. The second overall pick is the Suns. Third overall pick will be the Clips. And let me introduce you to our guys. Our guard, Percy Crawford, 6'3" shooting guard out of Illinois. And boy, he look kind of good, don't he? He look kind of good, don't he? Look at the ratings. So he is a combination of Sam Morrell and Gary Payton II. That's pretty good. And for all y'all wondering, Gary Payton in this year's game is listed as a shooting guard. He's a 76, I promise. They got him one morale boost. He's a 76, I promise. So that gives him the shooting of Sam Morrell and basically the defense of Gary Payton, which makes him a two-way threat. Cool. Our small forward is Lamar Weber from Stanford, 19 years old. He looks less great, I guess, but still looks pretty good. He's a small forward. I guess he doesn't need crazy playmaking, but he's really athletic. He can defend quite good, and then he can shoot. This is a combination of Jarris Walker and how is his perimeter defense a B? Because he's supposed to be Matisse Thybulle. Jarris Walker, Matisse Thybulle. Now that gotta be wrong. Maybe it's because we didn't scout him or whatever. But his ceiling and his floor is pretty good. He might end up being the best player this whole draft. I don't know. And lastly, we got our center, Rob Green. He can shoot it. He can rebound. This one was, I think, the craziest one. It is Isaiah Stewart and Charles Bassey. Yeah, Charles Bassey has some really good defensive and rebounding stats, so that's why I put it together. And of players that are 76 or lower for the center position, pretty much Isaiah Stewart is the best offensive player of them all, so I decided to go with that as well. Now, Kenny, why didn't you go with Ben Simmons, who's a 76 overall? I feel like we did Ben Simmons last year when we tried this challenge, so I just didn't want to make it look too familiar, even though Ben Simmons is kind of a cheat code for this type of video. Also kind of a cheat code, Davion Mitchell. Go look at Davion Mitchell's defensive stats and his badges. You probably gonna want Davion Mitchell. I'm giving y'all a sauce. I didn't do it in this video, but I'm giving y'all a sauce. And lastly, Malik Beasley. The problem with Malik Beasley, and I'm actually kind of experimenting in this video, is Malik Beasley's, what is it called? Offensive consistency is really low, which in my mind means that he's going to shoot a poor percentage. The reason I went with Sam Morrell is because his offensive consistency was so high that I think my guy's going to come in and immediately be one of the more efficient players involved. But I don't know. This is really a test. So the first overall pick, the 76ers select Lamar Weber. We're going to call him Weber for the rest of this video. Lamar Weber from Stanford. That is, of course, our Jarris and Matisse Thybulle mix. It said he averaged 3.7 steals or 3.4 steals. I just read that. Second overall pick is going to be Percy Crawford. All right. Shout out to Sam Morrell and Gary Payton. Then I would assume Rob Green is third. He is. All right. So all 3 of our guys got drafted 1, 2, and 3. What are the overalls, you're asking? So they're coming in as true rookies at an 84, 83, 83. And then they also get the badges of the combined player. So pretty good, man. Pretty good. Let's see who's on these teams. The 76ers has, whoa, wait. Oh my God. Hey, Weber might be the perfect, matter of fact, let's just get through rookie signings. Weber might be the perfect guy here because he's playing alongside Kai and Tyrese. And now he can just be a ball hawk is what it says and just get a bunch of steals, rebound well, hit some open threes. That's a really good place for him to be. Oh, Rob Green is going to be playing behind Jokic. Yo, that's crazy. Dang, it's unfortunate. That's fine though. They'll make it work. They'll make it work. And then we get to the Suns where Percy's playing with Jimmy Butler and Chet Holmgren. I like that. Like, you know, both of these guys can play together. I would prefer maybe that Austin Reeves is the point guard, but whatever. I think that 2 of our 3 guys got drafted to good situations. I think. Who knows? Who knows? So we got 2 Eastern Conference, 1 Western Conference player. I like that. So there's a world where we could see some playoff matchups, some NBA Finals matchups, but everything has to go perfectly. I'm thinking about finals a little bit too early. So these players, what also makes it interesting is they also got the potentials of the players that they got. So that makes it interesting because Percy having the potential of Gary Payton and Sam Morril might mean that he might max out pretty early in his career. I think the guy that benefits the most from that is gonna be our small forward because Jarris Walker's potential is pretty high. So maybe Lamar is the best player in this whole draft. They play against each other the first 2 games of the season. Oh my God, you can't make this up. Let me see, he's coming off the bench. Oh, both of them coming off the bench. Okay, so Lamar did not take the starting spot from Denny Abdia. So it is what it is. They're both coming off the bench to start their careers. And this game will be won by the 76ers. And it is a 12-point game. 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block for Weber. Then on the other side, Rob ends up with 8 and 7 and a block and an assist. Okay, only 22 minutes play for him. And then we saw Weber play 28. So, you know, that's okay. The Suns have yet to play. Oh, they did play their first game. They got a back-to-back to open up the season. That sucks. So we see 10 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. Pretty efficient night. Like I said, that efficiency is gonna be a good thing, man. I'm telling you that efficiency gonna be great. Now he didn't attempt the 3 with Sam Morril's 3-point shooting. Let me double check that. And okay, so he attempted 4 threes here. Okay, he just wasn't efficient. All right, so yeah, I thought I made sure that the tendencies were good. I guess that first game was just the anomaly. He didn't get any open looks. But hold on, they might be at the top of the lottery again. Uh-oh. We talked about efficiency through the first 3 games. He ain't got that at all. Uh-oh. It's scary moments, man. Scary moments from the guys. Look at Rob. Rob might mess around and win Rookie of the Year and 6th Man of the Year. If he averages a double-double off the bench, he's going to be in those conversations for sure. And then on the other end, 14, 7, and 3, 17 shot attempts. I love when my generated guys end up taking a lot of shots, man. It makes me feel good. I would much rather you take a lot of shots and miss them all in the simulation than to be 4 or 5. That's not fun. That's not good for the YouTube video. Go out there and take shots and live with the results. So let's see what's going on. The 76ers are a little bit above 500, but what does that mean for our guy, Mr. Weber? 14 and 7. Okay, the efficiency is all right. I mean, yeah, 33% from 3 is not ideal, but like you'll take that from a rook because in my mind, he's just going to get better throughout his career. I mean, he's got an 81-3. That's the league average or position average. So that's cool. Then we get to the the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're 2 games below. So the Jokic thing ain't working out. Bench Jokic, play Rob. Hashtag bench Jokic. You feel me? Hashtag bench Jokic. That's what I believe. Rob's having a good season though. He still hasn't attempted a 3 or made a 3. Which is weird because I definitely have his 3-point tendencies decent and he's an 82. He's got a higher 3 than the other guy. Let me double check that. Make sure, because sometimes you import these stuff and then they don't save. So let me double check. Okay, it didn't save. So now this got me thinking about the other players. I got to check everybody because why is his 3-point tendency 0? We got to at least give it to 55. Give it to 55. Imagine playing your first 50 games of your career not attempting no 3s. Then the last 22, you're just going to be just letting it go. You're going to be shooting 3s like Wembanyama or something. And then lastly, we got to go all the way to the Phoenix Suns. And will the Phoenix Suns end up being better this season compared to last? They're also 1 game over. So all 3 of our teams are in basically the same spot. And then Percy's averaging 15, 4, and 2. His shooting splits are better than when we last saw him. So that's good. I think we got a dogfight for that Rookie of the Year, man. I think we got a dogfight for that Rookie of the Year. Lamar's first, Percy second, Rob is third. And Dalton Connect is 5th. Somehow didn't play his rookie season. Whatever. All of these guys look amazing so far. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it moving. Let's get to the playoffs. Maybe they all make it. Maybe none of them make it. That's how close it is. You 1 game above or 1 game below 500. Anything can happen on the second half of the season. Wembanyama wins MVP. Lamar Weber does end up taking the award. 14, 7, and 3. A steal and a block. I mean, he's got Matisse Thybulle's defense. I'm not surprised at that at all. His defensive number is going to make him all defensive sometime in his career. Maybe not this early on, but sometime in his career, he's going to make an all defensive team. That is almost a guarantee, bro. Almost a guarantee. But it was second was Percy and third was Rob. Philadelphia, Phoenix, Cleveland. Let's see if anybody made it. We have a play-in game for Phoenix. We have a play-in game for Philly, and that's it. All right, so both teams could potentially make it. Let's see. And Phoenix is advanced. Oh, they won their game. Okay. And Percy 15, 3 and 2. You take that, and they're one game away from making it. Over on the other side, we're gonna see the 76ers get in there. It's so hard to kind of read my mind to compute what the hell is going on in the play-in, so my bad. So will the Suns make it? The answer is no. Wow. Okay, so we're just focusing on the 76ers here, who made it, and now they're going against the 2-seeded New York Knicks. They got Weber starting at the 4. He does not rebound very well, but I guess that's okay. What a great story this is. The Thompson twins ended up on the same team, and they're playing alongside Bron. And if I'm not mistaken, when we interviewed the Thompson twins, both of their favorite player of all time was Bron. I could be mistaken there, but that's my memory is sometimes decent. So that's kind of cool. They're playing together in New York, in the Garden. They got Kay Cunningham, Yusuf Nurkic. What a wild team. How did they draft both of the brothers? Usually both of the brothers go pretty high in these drafts. It's Kay Cunningham's team, though, I guess, because he did his part. Oh, you know what? LeBron probably just signed here this season. No, he was here last year. Oh, okay. Never mind. Game 2 is a win. Yeah, boys. Yeah, Hallie, do your part. You know, we going to get us 9 assists and 3 blocks, and we might shoot it terribly. And when I say we, I am all of these players. It's me. I am him. I am all of these players. 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. You know, I'm a rookie. I don't expect me to go out there and lead the league in team in scoring, but I was pretty close in game number 4. Game 5 is not us. Game 6, we force a game 7. We do. Simcast game 7 against Bron. This is probably Bron's last season. So if we can knock this man out of the playoffs, that would be kind of cool. They win first quarter by a lot. We fight back in the second, but I don't think we have enough juice. And our young team does get eliminated. Kay Cunningham and Asar Thompson have the really big games. And on the other side, 1 of 12. Oh, we're the reason we lost. 1 of 12 is nasty. I'm sorry, that's nasty. Anyway, who's going to win the NBA championship? We get the Raptors versus the Mavericks. It is Ja Morant versus Anthony Davis, and you do see Anthony Davis get that Finals MVP. And like I said, Bron is going to retire because I already told him he couldn't retire last year. So tough scene for one of our GOATs, for our GOAT. He's done. He's done with. But he didn't pass the torch to the Thompson twins or something. I don't know. I don't care about nothing but this player progression. So let's see how much better. Who has the potential to make them a star? Starting off with the Phoenix Suns here. Jumped up by 1. Percy jumped up by 1. Again, that's Sam Morrell and Gary Payton. So it kind of makes sense. He did get some extra badges though. So that's a good sign that things might be getting better. So he added, I don't remember what badges he did or didn't have. So he added 2 new badges. I'll just say that much. Then we go over to the 76ers, and you're going to see Weber jump up 4. He also added some badges. He's now got an A 3-point rating. That A 3-point rating should help that 32%, and it's an 85. Let's go, bro. Let's go. And then last week, we go to jump up by 1. Tough. Now, part of me for this challenge wonders if instead of me taking Charles Bassey, I took what's a rookie center? What's Zach Edey's overall? What if we took Zach Edey? Even though Zach Edey's doesn't have the same badges and stuff, what if we would have took him because of his potential? Like maybe one of your players should only have potential as his high rating. You feel me? Because that will make sure that they never plateau, or if they plateau, it's late in their career. I'm a little bit afraid that 2 of these guys are done as far as like how much better they can get, and that's not ideal. Luckily, we still have Weber, so anything is possible. Was Reed Shepherd here last year? He was. Reed Shepherd, Percy Crawford is a pretty good backcourt, though. Jimmy's a lot worse, but Cam Whitmore is on the bench. We got Chet Holmgren there. So this is a team that should make the playoffs, bro. I honestly do believe they'll make the playoffs this year. I know that they were a play-in team last season. They should be in this year. I guess it's just Wembanyama's season or league because he just continues to kill. Kenneth Kemp, what a name. All right, here we go. Oh, Jarius Walker. Our namesake. Like we tried to replicate what we took you and we added some other pieces to you. You're better than our guy. Hey, most improved. No, you're not better than our guy. Because our guy averaged 20 and you averaged 13. So he averages 20 points per game. 9 rebounds, 3.5 assists. The shooting splits are a lot better this year than last year. He's up to an 89 overall. So he might be our guy. This is the first time I've seen this player model. Usually you don't see the long dress. Shout out to Marty Green. Do we see anybody else, any of our other guys make any awards, any teams, any defensive teams, something? What we do, like I said, Lamar was going to make it eventually. He made it in year number 2. So it's really his career. The rest of the guys, I don't know what you up to. Bo, there you go. The Suns are there. The Cavs are there. And the 76ers have to win 2 games to get in. And they don't win the game. Dang. All right, but he did have the game of his career in this winner-go-home scenario. So Lamar might be the best of them right now. The other guys, you know, this team has Jokic. That team has Chet. They're both 4 seeds. Let's see what type of seasons they had. He averages 13 and 8, 30% from 3. He's kind of like he's like a taller Nas Reed in a way. But I mean, Nas Reed is way more efficient than that. But I'm just thinking about it like that. He's like a taller Nas Reed off the bench. He's averaging almost a double-double, man. I would love to see him get an opportunity to start, but that just never will really happen because he's playing alongside Jokic. So what I would say, Suns fans, why don't you trade my boy? Why don't you trade him to a team where he can be the full-time starter? Speaking of full-time starter, Percy averages 17, 4 and 3. He shot 38% from 3 and 92% from the free throw line. That's a really, really good season. All right, will either of these two teams make the NBA Finals as a 4 seed? Probably not, but we're going to be checking. Game 1s are both wins. Game 2s, both losses. Game 3, always split. Game 4, 2-2 series. Hold on. Detroit is gone. Orlando is gone. Memphis is gone. And Phoenix forced a Game 7, Phoenix. Forced a Game 7, Phoenix. Forced a Game 7. They do. They forced the Game 7. And Percy in this one is 15, 5 and 5. Cleveland does advance to the next round. Shout out to Cleveland. And, you know, shooting splits are a little bit better in the postseason. But he'll never really close out a game. That's the sad part about it all. Anyway, Game 7. I don't even know who's on this Pelicans team. I guess it don't really matter too much. Let's see exactly what happens. Will we get the game? And we do. Oh my God, the Pelicans came out, and guess what? Their wings didn't work. They put up a total of 79 points in a Game 7, and Percy had 20 and 5, 3 3-pointers made. Both guys advanced to the next round to go against 1 seeds. Anthony Black, and then you got Anthony Edwards. The Anthony's up top. You got Bane, Barnes, and Wagner. Okay. And on the other side, Cleveland versus Indiana. Indiana's got Steph Castle. They got Evan Mobley. They got Walker Kessler, Hunter, and Derek White. All right. I don't really like Cleveland's guard/wing rotation. I won't lie to you. It's really Big Yoke and Big Rob off the bench. And Phoenix got swept. Cool. Let's focus on Cleveland now. Oh, Cleveland down 3-1. Oh, Cleveland gets eliminated as well. Hey, it's better this year than last year. That's all that really matters. One of these times, we're not stopping this video till one of our guys either wins an MVP award or wins an NBA championship. How about that? One of these guys is going to be a major contributor to a team that does the thing. Why have all my GOATs retiring, man? All my GOATs retiring. That's crazy. This is the reality of the NBA over the next 4 seasons. Buckle in, y'all. The guys we grew up with, the dudes that's been around forever, they won't be here much longer as far as them being NBA talent. That's sad. I don't want to get there. Okay, so no. Here's moment of truth. Do we see some progression from 2 of the guys that struggled in their first year? They had better years the second time around. Up by 1 for Rob. I mean, I guess we're probably going to see him max out at like a 87, which is still pretty good. You know, you can make an all-star game there. Now, 76ers up by 4 for Weber. Weber's really him. He's an all-around star now. He has taken over Kyrie Irving as the second best player on the 76ers, and he's tied with Tyrese Halliburton for the best player on the 76ers. So it's really his league in a way. Then we get to, okay, Percy jumps up too. You take that. You'll completely take that. I think all of our guys should be major contributors. Part of me is like, Rob, man, can we free Rob? Can we send Rob to a team that can help him develop? No, this is my video, ain't it? I don't want to see somebody be behind Jokic the full time of his career. They need guard play. They need guard play. Terry Rozier at 33 is not the guy. So we're going to trade Rob for a guard. There we go. We're going to trade him for a guard. Let's trade finder him. Go get a good guard in return. They want to get crazy. We could package some things together. We could put him and Zaire Williams in a first round pick and say, hey, go get an all-star guard. Matter of fact, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Let's throw Freddie in there instead of Zaire because they don't really have much help at the wings and it look like they got a lot of point guards. Yeah. Okay. And you throw their own first round pick this year because they were a playoff team. This pick not really that valuable to them. You feel me? So this is going to be good. This is going to be good. Who's the point guard that they go get? I just saw a trade and I was like, oh, that's really interesting. And then I was trading him to a team that had Bam Adebayo. It's like, we need to go to a team where the starting center is an 80. You know, I can't have him competing. Just go get it. And then this team has Anthony Davis. Oh my God. every team that's throwing a good point guard in exchange for him got a great center. They all got great centers, man. This trade is interesting. It's Lonzo and Cason Wallace, right? So that would give them an opportunity to go Lonzo at the 1, Cason at the 2, Jordan Hawkins as a backup, Hunter, Zaire, Jalen Johnson, and Jokic. I like that. I like that deal. So that's him getting traded to Minnesota. Minnesota has who? Anthony Edwards, Scotty Barnes, Rob Green. Yes. I might have just made an NBA champion. Y'all. I'll just say that. There's a world where that Timberwolves team does the ultimate thing. And that wasn't by design. That wasn't intentional. Rob, they paid all this for you and you gonna shoot that from the field? Oh my God, you're a center. Okay, but there's a world. That's all I'm saying. There's a world where that team, sheesh. Okay, all right, super team. Wemby is just, wow. 3 years in a row. 3 years in a row. DPOY as well. He's just that guy. The Warriors won 72 games. All right. All NBA. Come on. All NBA. Somebody. No. But some of our teammates did, but not us. Minnesota got 2 All NBA players. They got to be the 1 seed, bro. They had to be the 1 seed. And, oh, wow. No defensive team from Weber this season. Bobby Sharp, 19-year-old rookie, makes All NBA. Wow. Who are you? Mr. Marshall. He was in the draft class with our other guys. He also was great. Sheesh, I did not see that coming whatsoever. All right, no all defensive teams. Minnesota is the 2 seed. Phoenix is the 6 seed. There's a world where they see each other in that round. And then the 76ers are in the play-in one more time. And this time around, they lost the first game. Don't lose the second game. And they did it. So, okay, all 3 of our teams are here. One way or another, we are all here, okay? The Cleveland Cavaliers are also here. You know, the team that traded away our boy Rob. All right, let's see if we can get these boys to see each other in the first round. In the second round. We need Phoenix to punch above their weight. It looked like Minnesota gonna do their part. Minnesota might get out of there with a sweep. They do. And Cleveland got swept. But we don't care about Cleveland. I'm sorry. Philly got swept. Weber, what type of season did you have? So he averaged 50-40. He was almost 50-40-90 on 23 points per game, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. So that's pretty good. In the postseason, maybe less of that. Phoenix is down 3-1. I just don't think they're coming back from down 3-1 against that team. But maybe 1 game away from making it happen. Oh my God, here it is. Come on, Percy. Snapping the fingers for Percy. First quarter's a win. Second quarter, oh my God, the 3-1 comeback from Percy and Chet Holmgren and them. It's a 10-point game. And ladies and gentlemen, we get our first real competing moments. Percy in the game 7 was the guy. In the regular season, he was 17, 4 and 3. Good shooting splits. And then on the other hand, with our guy Rob, man, he had a great last game. He averaged 14, 10. He shot 38% from 3. That's an 8% increase from last season. So that's a win for us. And now we get to see them in the playoffs against each other. They're both starting finally. Reed Shepard, Percy Crawford, Cam Whitmore, Barr Smith Jr., Chet Holmgren, Anthony Black, Anthony Edwards, Desmond Bain, Scotty Barnes, and Rob Green. It's a good playoff series, man. I think I'm simcasting every single one of these games because I feel like we have to jump in, right? We have to see at least one of these games be close so we can really get a feel for these teams. Unfortunately, neither of these games have been close. 15-point game in that one. Not Simcast Live, just regular Simcast. Come on, Phoenix, give us a close one. You ain't got to win the game. I just want you to be close enough with 2 minutes to go so we can jump in and say, hey, what the heck is going on? Unfortunately, here it is. This is the game. Yes, boom, perfect. We're going to see Rob and Percy. Like, it's not like they're going to get matched up because it's center versus guard, but still, will be pretty cool. All right, so as long as there's no foul outs. Oh my God, I thought that was Rob. So Desmond Bain is fouled out. That does suck, but it's not that big of a deal because at least we get to see our dudes. And over there, you see number 29 for the Timberwolves. And we see number, was that 15 right there on Scotty Barnes? Yep. So both our guys on the court, Anthony Edwards, long mid-range 2, bottoms, 3-point game, just like that. Reed Shepard inbounds the ball, or Chet rebounds to Reed Shepard. I'm curious to see. So they're running him at the 4 right now. I want to remind you, he is a 6'3" shooting guard, but he was just playing the 4. There was an illegal screen here. So now we're probably going to get a full stack starters versus starters where Percy has to guard Anthony Edwards. He's so small compared to Ant-Man at 6'3". But whatever, they're going to have to make it work. Here it goes. Goes under the screen right there. Good defense. Remember, he's got Gary Payton's defense, but it's elevated now because we're later in his career. Rebound from Bari, and 15 is sitting in that corner. Big up Rob with the defensive stop, but he doesn't close out the board. Percy for three. Bang! Percy ties the game. Great defensive possession, leads to a three. He's got 17 points. 11 of those are happening in this quarter. So big fourth quarter takeover for our guy. Also playing some great defense on Anthony Edwards. Did you see Rob play defense on Chet? Man, you can't really guard Anthony Edwards in that case. That was light pressure too. You can't guard Anthony Edwards going downhill. Okay. Did you see Rob play that defense on Chet though? I know it led to a three, but that's that Charles Bassey elevated defense. Percy struggling to create for himself. They kick it out to Cam Whitmore. He's going to get a screen and roll action with Chet. Roll from Chet is not going to happen. Oh, he does get down. He got 5 seconds. Rob Green guarded Chet Holmgren. He goes up. Oh my, if he would have made that, I would have been so mad. Good defense, 29. What a nasty number for an NBA player. Whatever. They're going to make it work. Anthony Black gets it. It is a 2-point game. Anthony Edwards is blocked from three by Chet Holmgren. Whoa. Chet with the go-go gadget arms get there to contest, to basically prevent him from icing the game, I guess. They continue to play good defense. They need this stop. And Rob is stretched out to that corner. You know he can't hit it. Anthony Black is going to take a contested two, and he missed it. That's tight defense from Reed Shepherd. Good defense. So here's the Phoenix Suns' opportunity to tie the game or take the lead down to Chet. It is now a tie game with a little under 50 left. We got a certified classic. I mean, the Suns are trying to prevent themselves from being down 3-0. You go down 3-0, you lose the series. So they're trying to prevent it. They need this win. Good defense from 15. He's just not strong enough, I don't think. He's just not strong enough to stand in front of Anthony Edwards. He went right through him. And Anthony Edwards' face scan is still absolutely nasty. I don't know how he can be this late in his career and his face scan not look like him. Here we go. A little horns action, but they're not doing anything off of it. Anthony Edwards is really clamping Percy up. He got a little bit of space, and it was enough to get the shot up and in. Whew, that was great defense from Ant. The screen came a little bit late, and they prevented him. Anyway, little over 1 shot clock left. Anthony Edwards is going to go early or try to wind down the clock. I'm not sure. He's going early. And there's nothing you can really do, but he missed it. He missed it. Chet Holmgren with the ball. Reset the offense, Chet. Reset the offense. Okay, so Crawford gives up to Reed. Now this is where you go. 10 seconds to go, Reed. 10 seconds to go. You got a mismatch with Chet Holmgren over there. I don't know if you noticed. Reed Shepherd. He gives it up. Bari for three. No good. We have overtime. Wow. I mean, it was an open look. Bari just happened to miss it. I'm not mad at the way that play ended up. I mean, you did have the mismatch there with Chet Holmgren being guarded by Anthony Edwards. But regardless, they got an open look from a good three-point shooter. He just so happened to miss it. Unfortunately, that might have been the death of him. Because this Minnesota team, they're kind of relentless. Scotty Barnes. I don't know if we've seen Scotty Barnes touch the ball at all in those 2 minutes. Scotty Barnes and them, they can get the job done. All right, so now we go simcast. Is it gonna be a blowout in OT? No. We got a minute and a half, a little bit over a minute and a half to jump back into this one. Let's see what happens. Again, this is basically a stay alive series, stay alive game for the Suns because you don't want to go down 3-0. Reed Shepherd to Crawford. I mean, Anthony Edwards is just bumping him every time he puts the ball on the floor. Ref, get him off of him. There we go. Good screen. Pull up. Crawford, three. Bottoms. Yeah. Talk that trash. Now get a stop too, Purse. Yeah. Get this. Nope. What? Was that a long two that Percy hit, or was that a three? I thought that put him up by 3. Either way, it's back to a tie game. They're letting Percy cook, man. He's struggling. He needs some screens and stuff. I don't know why they ain't sending him. He's got to be dead tired. He found a way to the basket. This game is bad. Oh, he's got 26 of them things, though. That's all that matters. He's out there scoring. He's out there styling and profiling, like Walt Frazier would say. And he might have just fouled out. He did. Just fouled out. Wow. All right. No more Percy for the rest of this game. So do they try to play through Reed Shepherd? I'm not sure. But is Eric Gordon? No, is that Eric Gordon? Who is that? Oh, it's Malachi Branham. Okay, that's a lot better because Eric Gordon at this age, he might be 37. I did not want to see a 37-year-old Eric Gordon check into a game. So it's Malachi Branham and Reed Shepard. Not as fun to not see one of our 2 players there, but it's cool. It's completely cool. We still got Rob Green down there, and they're trying to get a post touch. There we go. Watch Rob's defense. Where you going, skinny man? Where you going, skinny man? Come on, man. You got to get a couple burgers on you. You can't really mess with Rob on that block. Patrick Williams fouled. I can't believe he tried to go into the chest of Rob. Like, Rob don't got the strength of an ox. They really do call him Rob. I got nothing. Rob Green, the machine. Rob Green. Mean old Rob Green. Yep, that's what they call him. Mean old Rob Green. He got a little temper on him. Mean Rob Green. Or that's all I got. Reed Shepard with the ball gives it down, and Reed. Oh my God! Come on, Rob. I needed you to get that block, and you let that little old boy Chat flex on you. Rob, go dunk on him. Hit a 3 or something. Get your lick back. There's no Anthony Edwards answer. This is really not an Anthony Edwards answer, bro. And he just did the too small. Yeah, Malachi Branham is a little bit too small for you, brother. Okay, timeout. How many timeouts do you got? Oh my God. Down by 1. 27 now. 27 seconds left. Reed Shepard trying to get a post touch to Chet again. Mean Rob Green. Flagrant foul him, Rob, if you really like that. If you really mean. Flagrant foul. Oh, he's not going to do that. Dang. I want to see him throw him on his butt. Never mind. They stretch him out. Cam Whitmore for 3, no good. Rebound, Anthony Edwards. Now we play the foul game. Will he make both of these free throws? Yes, he does. They do get 1 more point, but nonetheless, that is the end of the game. Anthony Edwards just a little bit too much. 45, 12, and 6. 3 steals, 2 blocks. Don't look at them. Don't look at them turnovers. I saw them. Don't look at them. And just like that, they're up 3-1, and a 3-0 series is the end of a series. And a 3-0 series is the end of a series. Oh my God. Oh my God. Percy. So they were down 3-0. Since then, this is what's been going on. Wow. Bro, they're here in a game 7. Don't be the first, boy, Rob, don't be the first team to blow a 3-0 lead, man. Don't be a first team to blow a 3-0 lead. I kind of want them to do it now. I wanted to see history, but instead, the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're advancing to the conference finals. Okay, big scare. Rob had his best game in the series. It looks like 9 of 11, 4 or 5 from 3. And now they go against the 1 seed. This team won 70 games. It's Wemby and them. Yeah, Rob, this is your best matchup yet. Rob Green, mean Rob Green versus the alien. Let's go. Game 1 of the series is a win. Wemby almost had 50 though. That's fine. Game 2 is a loss. See, Wemby got clamped. You kind of want to let Wemby cook, I guess. Let Wemby cook and see and live with the results. Okay, don't let him cook. Don't let him cook. Obviously, letting him cook is not the recipe either. 3-1, and ladies and gentlemen, just like that, Rob Green and his new Minnesota Timberwolves team lose, and Wembanyama is, again, just taking over the association, bro. There's no answer for Victor Wembanyama in any circumstances, which is cool. I mean, it's cool. I like to see a dominant force in the association because Braun is gone, Steph Curry is gone, Kevin Durant is gone. A lot of our GOATs are gone. Rob is now an 86, so he only jumps up 1. We go look at the 76ers. We do see Lamar become the best player on the team. He only jumps up by 1, though. They also got this guy, who was a 16th overall pick. He's pretty good for a 16th overall pick. Cool. And then lastly, we got to go see what Percy's up to. You know, see if he can get his team to the conference finals one time for the one time. And he also jumped up 1. Cool. All right, all of our guys are just good. I don't know if any of them have made an all-star. I don't know if Weber has made an all-star appearance just yet. But so far, you got to remember where we started from. Sam Morrell and Gary Payton, Jarris Walker and Matisse Thybulle, Charles Bassey and Isaiah Stewart. And now our teams are in the playoffs every year. That's pretty cool. No Rob Green means that Jokic plays all the minutes and he wins MVP. Tyler Kolek, 28-year-old rookie of the year. Love that. Love that for him. That's pretty much it. Finchy and company, 61 wins is the 1 seed. And yeah, I think our guys are kind of, oh no, Lamar, I see you, Lamar. Can you please make a playoff push though? Like, you've been pretty good on bad teams. I need you to make a playoff push. Also makes an all-NBA first, all-defensive first team. So, like, obviously things are going well, but I need you to put it together. Minnesota is the 1. Phoenix don't make it at all. Oh, they might see each other in the first round. No, Phoenix advanced, and now they're at the bottom of the bracket. So they won't see each other to the finals, conference finals. And then the 76ers, yes, okay, Philly, you made it, and not just through playing, like you actually made it. Now, will you win the series is a different question. You know what I'm saying? We start taking you serious once you get to the second round. That first round stuff is cool, but we don't take you serious over there. You down 3-2, make the run. They don't. Lamar, 22, 6 and 3, good shooter splits, just wasn't enough. Kyrie and Tyrese can't win one playoff series. It's insane to me. Insane. All right, now it's up to Rob. It's up to Rob to win this championship. And in the second round, he has Jerry O'Neal, Jermaine's son, I guess. They got Josh Giddey, Devin Booker. Dang, that's a pretty solid team, bro. Just strictly off overalls, that's a really, really solid team. Thing is, we got two 90s and then the greatest center in the NBA and Rob Green, other than Jokic. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we win. Game 3 is not a win. But guess what? Game 4 is also not a win. Okay, they lost that in they forced a Game 7. Okay. Rob, come on, man. I want to see a great Rob game. Because right now, let's be real. He might be an 87, but he's more of a role player. Rebound the ball very well. 16 points is pretty good. Good shooting splits. But he's not the guy. It's Anthony Edwards it's Anthony Edwards' team. Will they be able to get out of there and see the Warriors in the conference finals? Got a little rivalry brewing over there. Will they make it happen? It doesn't look like it unless they go on a run, which they do. 45-point fourth quarter, and look who's towards the top, 22-7, 2-2. In my mind, I keep thinking about Karachi. You remember that Call of Duty map, Karachi? I can't stop thinking about it. I don't know why. I haven't played Call of Duty in years. Somehow Karachi just popped into my mind. We are going against the Warriors one last time. They have Blake Wesley starting now. Omex Prosper starting now. Wemby's a true 99. He's a true 99. Game 1, Minnesota win. Ben Mathurin 40, crazy. Game 2, Minnesota win. Yeah, Wemby. Can't beat us in the series again. Yeah, Wemby. Where you at with it, Wemby? Oh, no. Take that L. Game 7, nasty. 100-time MVP putting up 8 points in a Game 7, nasty. Rob Green took your lunch. 24, 8 and 3. Can Rob and company win this championship against the Toronto Raptors? It's Ja Morant, Anthony Edwards against each other. Jet Howard is here with his real-life teammate, Anthony Black, Jamie Bass, Jaren Jackson, and Jalen Duren. What a matchup. Really good matchup. Rob, you got us, don't you, buddy? Game 1. Yeah, Rob. You didn't do anything. Yeah, Rob. Actually, I can't say you didn't do anything. You had a few stocks, 5 stocks to be exact. Game 2. Okay. Good teams. Good teams expected to win some games. Not all the games. Minnesota. Oh, we held them to 86. Now, we ain't score a lot either, but we held them to 86. 2-1. 2-2. Come on, bro. I want to see y'all win. Yeah, shorten that rotation, man. Go get that championship. Go get that jewelry for Minnesota. Held them to 93. No Game 7s. Anthony Edwards wins Finals MVP. Averaged 32, 6.5, 5.5, 6, 50, 40, 90 in that finals. And then he had 50 in the closeout. Yikes. That's a star right there. And Rob Green becomes the guy to win the championship. 3rd overall pick. Probably, if we're being honest with each other, 3rd best player of the 3 individually, but was a part of a really big trade and got to the finals. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, leave it a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section if you played along, what players you combined and how good were they. I'll see y'all tomorrow.